Okay, I believe everyone can see my screen. So you can just type yes in your chat room. If you're seeing my screen, I've just shared my screen now. So believing you're seeing it, let's get started. Okay, that's great. All right, so I'll make this full screen. Okay, welcome to Royalq. Royalq is the future, of business. Royalq is where you can be able to take advantage of the great power of technology, the currency markets, advanced trading opportunities. You can be able to take advantage of all of this. And also you can be able to take advantage of a system that can connect you to so much you can be able to make for yourself, so much you can be able to earn in terms of residual income. So all these put together is what we're going to share with you today. We're going to tell you how you can be able to take advantage of this Royalq opportunity and excel, change your story completely, and for good. When I say for good, that means you can say goodbye to all these rise and fall platforms that just come up and go. You can just say goodbye to them, because what we are about to show you today is something that it will be almost impossible for you to lose your money here. Almost impossible, because everything that we're going to talk about here is entirely different from what we've been doing before now. The system, the way of doing business, everything is entirely different. So let's talk about Royalq. Royalq is the future of business. Royalq is a technology that has come into this world to stay. The same way internet came in, the same way so many other technologies, we have the artificial intelligence and all that. We are talking about them today. That is how Royalq opportunity is also hitting the shores of this world. And we are just here to explore it. The same way you explore the internet, that's the same way you explore the Royalq opportunity. Okay, so it's here for us. Now, what is Royalq all about? It's just a quantitative trading bot, a trading robot that you can be able to purchase. You can be able to purchase its license. And when you purchase the license, it can be able to do what is called trading, automated trading for you. It can be able to do trading for you. So it is not that the company will actually be trading for you. No, the company will not be trading for you. You will be trading by yourself with your own funds in your own wallet, not in the company's wallet. You will be trading for yourself and by yourself in your own wallet. So your money stays with you always. Your money stays with you. You don't have to give it to anyone. No one is going away with your money. No one can run away with your money. Nobody can withdraw your money. Nobody can seize your funds. That era of you giving monies to platforms and they disappear after 6 months, 3 months, 1 year is over with Royalq. So if you pay attention to what we're going to talk about today, you can be able to jump right into this opportunity and your story will never be the same. Your story will never be the same. You can be able to dictate what your progress will be like in Royalq. If you want to grow fast in Royalq, it's up to you. If you want to take a jolly ride, you can be able to do that. However you want it, it's there for you. But consistently, you'll be making some profits. All right. So it can be small, it can be medium, it can be big. It's you that will decide how you want it. But all the opportunities are there for you to harness. So Royalq is a quantitative trading bot. It's just a robot. It's a software. It's an application. And you can be able to download it straight to your phone, the same way you have your Facebook app on your phone, the same way you have your WhatsApp on your phone, the same way you have so many other apps. You can be able to just download it from the Play Store, but you don't jump right in there to go and download it. I will guide you on how to be able to download the Royalq app so that you don't entangle yourself with fake apps, all right? Because when good things come up like this, people will want to copy it and bring up counterfeit apps immediately to start scamming people. So you have to follow the steps that will give you here, and you can be able to excel with this. All right, so I also want to tell you something. You must be positive for something positive to happen in your life. So if you're here today and you're still with the negativity from the past, oh, platforms in the past did this to me, oh, this, that, well, it's up to you. But I will advise that you put all that behind you today, right now, before we continue this Zoom call. You have to put all that behind you. That you're here shows that you are ready to look for a new opportunity to run along with. And what we want to tell you today is not just an opportunity, it's something that will be secure, and you can have your funds in a secure place and nobody is tampering with it. So if you're interested in finding out how you can be able to secure your funds and still be making profit on it, then sit back and let's have this Zoom call. Okay, the next thing I want to say is, what is Royalq? Royalq is a super intelligent application that executes automatic intelligent trading, real-time monitoring, and tracking of big data algorithms while adjusting real-time market conditions and 24/7 real-time monitoring. Thus, continuous income is guaranteed. All right. This is an app that you can be able to download, and this app will be carrying out real-time execution of trades on the real live market. On the live market, this is not some of these companies tell you that they are trading for you. They will be giving you like 1%, a fixed profit every day. They'll be giving you 1%, 2%, or 5% a day, or 0.5, as the case may be. How are you sure that those companies are actually trading? Have you been to their companies or to their office to actually know that they are trading? Or are they using new investors' funds to pay old investors? Is that what they're doing? How are you sure that that's not what they're doing? Because you and I cannot go to their offices to actually see what they're doing. All you see is a platform that is generating figures. Those figures are not connected to any real life market that you're seeing trades going on, right? So if you want to be sure of what is going on in Royalq, then you must understand that this is not you giving any company funds to trade for you. Royalq will not trade for you. You will be the one that will go into the live market and trade by yourself. But even if you have zero knowledge about crypto, or you are advanced in crypto, you can still use this app, because it does not require you to go and sit in front of the computer from morning to night, monitoring the market, going up or going down, or trying to figure out when to enter the trade, or when not to enter, or what coin to buy, or that. You don't need to do all that. This robot takes care of everything for you 24/7 for a 1-year license. So the robot does everything for you. You don't have to go and do anything. Once you get it started, this robot will be trading live for you. So where is the live market? Where is the live market? Where will it be trading? All right. We're going to tell you in details where it's going to be doing all that. Now, that brings us to the next part of this discussion. All right. The safety of your funds. How safe or how secure is Royalq? This Royalq opportunity. All right. Now, the Royalq app is just an app. It's just a robot that you download to your phone. All right, keep that one side. Now, where do you keep your funds? We say that we don't give our money to the company to trade for us. So where will your funds be? Your funds will be in your personal crypto wallet or digital asset wallet. Where will that be? In your Binance or Huobi exchange wallet. Now we have Binance and we have Huobi. These are two world's largest cryptocurrency exchange platforms. Binance is the world's largest cryptocurrency platform. You can be able to store several digital assets, cryptocurrencies there. And only you have access to it. You create your profile on Binance or Huobi, and you have your login details to be able to access your funds at any time. You can log out of it. You can be able to buy, you can be able to sell, you can be able to trade, you can do anything right inside your Binance exchange. Only you have access to it. All right. So the same way you want to buy Bitcoin, you need to create a Bitcoin wallet, and you buy the Bitcoin and store there, and nobody will have access to it. Only you will have access to it, and only you can be able to take advantage of your money there, or only you can be able to withdraw, convert it to whatever currency you want, to local currency or anything. That is how you can be able to operate your Binance or your Huobi wallet. You can be able to convert your funds there at any time to your local currency. So on Binance, you can be able to fund your account with whatever trading capital you want. What you're going to fund there is called USDT, right? You're going to fund your USDT wallet because there are different coins in there. So there's a coin that is called USDT. It is a stable coin. It doesn't go up, it doesn't go down. The value doesn't go up or down. It doesn't rise and it doesn't fall. All right. So when you buy your USDT, if you put $1 there, your $1 remains at $1 till infinity. If you put $10, $1,000 there, it remains that way till infinity. All right. So that is USDT on TRC20 network. So when you do that, that will be your trading capital. Only you will have access to it. You have not given it to Royalq. It's still inside your Bitcoin, just like your Bitcoin wallet. It's still like the money is still in your local bank account, because at any time you can be able to convert it to your local currency. So just like you having your money in Zenith Bank or GTB or First Bank, and let's say you want to access your money at any time, instead of you going to the bank, you now open your mobile banking app. When you open your mobile banking app, you will see the reflection of whatever value you have in your bank accounts. That is the same way your Binance wallet operates. Is you see a digital reflection of whatever you have been able to store there as USDT. You understand? So that is it. So it's still your digital wallet. It is only you that have access to it, no one else. Unless you're careless to give out your password or someone compromises it, that is how you maybe you can make that mistake. But as long as you protect your security passwords, even it's not just that, they always have two layers, two-factor verification, either SMS codes or email verification codes and all that before you can even log in to your account. How much more when you want to withdraw? There are layers of verification, even Google Authenticator. You need to go through all that process before you can even make withdrawal from your Binance account or your Huobi account. So it's built around a lot of security. That is where you store your capital, not on Royalq app. The Royalq app is just a trading bot. So there is no other website of the company where you transfer your funds to. Everything stays with you inside your Binance. So right there inside your Binance, nobody can take out your money. If Royalq no longer wishes to operate, if they decide, okay, we're tired of making money and we need to shut down this app, all right? Royalq can disable their app, but your money is still with you inside your Binance, inside your Huobi wallet, inside your Bitcoin wallet, inside your USDT wallet. It's still right inside there. Royalq cannot go away with it. They cannot shut down and leave with your money. So if you understand what I just said now, then that means you should know how secure what we are talking about is. It's not something you're coming into and in the next 3 months, in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year, in the next 5 years, the next 10 years, the company says they no longer want to do and they will walk away with your money. Impossible. It's impossible. All your monies are stored in your personal crypto wallet. Now, the Royalq app will just be connected to your wallet, your Binance wallet or your Huobi wallet where you stored your funds. It will be connected through a technology called API binding. It's a protocol, right? It connects to your Binance or your Huobi wallet, and it can now enable the robot, the Royalq app, to interact with your wallet. But the interaction is limited. It is limited to only 2 things. It is limited to the Royalq bot can only see the funds in your Binance wallet. Then the next thing is that it can only trade for you. Any other function apart from those 2 functions are automatically disabled by Binance. It cannot withdraw, that is already disabled. It cannot carry out several other functions. During the time when you'll be doing the API binding, you're going to see the buttons there. You will see that those buttons are already disabled by Binance. So Binance will only allow it to be able to read only. Read only, you can just see it. And it can be able to trade for you, do spot and margin trading for you, all right? So that is it. So that is how the Royalq app connects to your Binance wallet or your Huobi wallet. Now, these are the 2 exchanges that are accepted by Royalq. And these are the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange platforms. So with that being said, we need to talk about how we can be able to get our robot to start trading for us. And how does the robot actually trade for us? The robot uses a strategy that it can be able to take advantage of different trends of the market. It can be able to take advantage of when the value of the market is going up. It can also be able to take advantage of when the market is going down, and it's going to trade for you. All you need to do is give it the settings that you want it to use, and it will start following those settings to trade. It's a quantitative robot, right? You just key in the figures and it starts working for you. So for those who are new, you don't need to bother yourself about, oh, what settings am I going to use? How am I going to do it? Oh, I don't know anything about this. Well, how do I even make the money? How do I even go about anything? What these people are saying here is just rocket science to me. No, you don't need to worry yourself about that. We are going to provide you with settings that you can be able to use to start as someone with zero knowledge coming into a new environment in the crypto space. If you also want to be the type that want to learn more about how people are making money from cryptocurrency, this is the best way for you to start. So you learn and you are earning. So while you're earning, the little you're earning, you're also learning. We're going to give you settings that will help you to start, and you start earning some profits daily. Then you can also be able to learn. As you're learning, you're improving your horizon in the crypto space, right? So don't be afraid. You're going to master everything in a short while. So the robot takes advantage of the market trends. It takes advantage of it, both the high movement and the low movement. And sometimes you may be able to, you may try to wonder, okay, what if if the market is going up, what if it's going down? Oh, my capital will just burn off. Or how am I sure that it's still going to make some profit if the market is going down? All right, these are important questions that we need to clarify here. Okay, now, first of all, this is not Forex trading. I need you to be very, very clear about this. This is not Forex trading. So for those of us who know how to trade Forex, or who have been into the Forex environment, you know what happens there when you when you start a position, either going up or going down. Fine, you'll be making some profit. But if the reverse is the case, where the market turns around in the opposite direction, you start losing your funds. You start losing the funds you have for that trade, all right? But that is not the case here in Royalq. In Royalq, you don't lose any money. You don't burn out your capital. Your capital stays intact with you until the robot finds itself in a profit position. And when there's any retracement, the robot will close the trade and seize that profit. So I need you to understand the difference between what we're doing here and what is going on in the Forex market. In the Forex space, you can be able to lose your funds in a twinkling of an eye. So if you're not careful, both what you're trading with and the reserve funds you have in your balance will just disappear after a while. Okay, so for Forex traders, I need you to just calm down. You're not losing any money here. For those who have that experience from Forex, you're not losing that. You're not losing your capital here. What happens here is the type of trading that goes on here is called spot trading. You can do some research about it, spot and margin trading, right? So just the same way when you buy one Bitcoin, let's assume you bought it for like $30,000 at a particular position. The value can either go up or it can go down. If it goes up to, let's say, $50,000, the quantity still remains one Bitcoin. I need you to follow my analysis. The quantity still remains one Bitcoin if the value is going up. Also, if the value starts going down from that $30,000, all right, the value, let's say maybe it goes down to, let's say, $20,000 or $10,000, the quantity still remains one Bitcoin. It doesn't change. It doesn't change. So that means that the market the value can either go up or the value can come down, but the quantity remains the same. The quantity you have bought remains the same. The same thing happens here in spot and margin trading. Whatever the robot buys for you, the quantity will remain the same, but the value can either go up or it can go down. And when the value is going down, the robot will wait for that value to go down to wherever it's going to. If it likes, let it go down to as low as $5 or $1 or even 0 point something cents. It will wait for it to come back up. So that original position where it entered the trade. So if it entered the trade at maybe $10 and it has gone down to maybe $8 or $5, the robot will wait for it to come back $10. And when it goes above $10, maybe to 12, 13, 14, and maybe it starts coming down a little bit, it wants to go down again, the robot will now close the trade and secure that profit. It will now convert it back to USDT, which is the stable coin which you originally bought your capital with. You understand? So USDT is a stable coin. You must understand that. So when the robot makes profit, it converts what you traded with and the profit back to USDT so that to hold that value. That is what the robot keeps doing for you 24 hours for 1 whole year. All right. So in a day, the robot can place trades like 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 times, depending on how many coins you're trading on. All right. And that's how, if there's any movement into the profit zone, the robots can be able to take profit for you. So the more coins you also trade, the more probability or possibility of you making more profit. That is just how it is. The smaller coins you trade on, the lesser the possibility of you making more profit. So you must understand that. So how do we manage the uptrend? How do we manage the downtrend? Okay. Typically, when there's an uptrend, let's say Bitcoin is rising, it will definitely move with other coins. It will push them up. So there will be an uptrend. And when that occurs, it's possible for the robot to make a lot more profit for you. But when there's a downtrend and the value of, or let's say Bitcoin is going down and the value of other coins are equally going down, the robot adopts a strategy or is designed to adopt a strategy called Martingale Strategy. The Martingale Strategy allows the robot to open more positions during the downtrend or when the value of any coin is dropping. Now, I'll give you a typical example. Let's say at point A, you open a trade for $10, all right? Now, it drops from that $10 maybe to like point A, from point A to point B, the value drops, all right? You can ask the robot to open another trade at that point B. You can set the parameters. Say, okay, from so movement to so movement, open another trade. From this movement to this movement, open another trade. Let's say it's going down, all right? So from point A to point B, you can ask it to open another trade, or you can ask it to open multiple trades. You can ask it to open 2 more trades. Let's say you started with 1 at point A. When it gets to point B, open 2 more trades. If it continues going down, if it gets to point C, open 4. If it gets down to point D, open 8 at $10 each. You understand? If it goes more than that, open 16 at $10 each. If it goes more than that, open 36 at $10 each. Now remember, the market will not keep dropping forever. It will go down to some points and equally go up. for those who have been trading Forex, you should understand what I'm saying. It will go down and it will go up a little bit. It will go down, it will go up a little bit. So that little movement going up, the robot will start taking profit from those trades that are at the bottom. So those ones at the bottom, 36 will first of all take profit. It still goes back up, 16 will take profit. It comes up, 8 takes profit. The next one, 4. The next one, 2. Before it gets to the first trade, which is just one trade, you've already accumulated a lot of profits. So that is the Martingale strategy. And that's how this robot takes advantage of the downtrend. So most times people even are happy when there's a downtrend, because sometimes if it goes down like that, the robot will just keep fluctuating up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And as it's moving like that, it will buy. If it's going down, it will buy. Then when it's coming back up, those ones will take profit. It goes back down again, it will buy again. Just like that. It just keeps buying, collecting profit, buying, collecting profit, just like that. So by the time it starts doing the major movement back up, those ones at the bottom would have been collecting profit, buying and rebuying and collecting profit. So all these are just done all by the robot at the same time. You understand? You don't need to be on top of the system to be monitoring this. Once you set it once, the robot goes to work. While you go to sleep, or you go to work, or you go to school, attend to other things in your life. You don't have to sit in front of the computer to monitor all these things. Okay, so we are talking about artificial intelligence here. We're also talking about how simple this robot is for you to use or for you to operate it. It's really very easy. Once you download it, you connect it to your Binance or your Huobi, and that works through the API system. And before you know it, everything is happening just with one click. Now, the strategies are real time, and you're trading with the real life market. Once you get into your trade, all the coins that it's going to buy, you're going to see it live inside your Binance app, inside your Binance wallet. So in your Binance wallet where you stored your USDT, once you have connected the API of your Binance to your Royalq, and you start the robot to trade, the robot will automatically select the coins it wants to trade on, and it will buy those coins. Whatever coins it has bought, you're going to see it live inside your Binance. You're also going to see your USDT balance, but you will see the other coins that the robot has bought. And whenever it takes profit, those coins will go back to USDT. That's how it is. It keeps doing this repeatedly and all that. So everything is done in real time, and you don't have to be afraid of anything. It takes advantage of the bull market and the bear market, which is the rise and the fall. Okay, now advantage of Royalq. All right, like we said, the Royalq takes a multi-strategy technique to be able to create a financial stream of income for you, because you can be able to set this robot anyhow you want it. For those who are already knowledgeable about crypto, who are also doing some advanced trading, they may know how to operate the robot however they want. They can be able to adjust the settings to anything they want. The robot still will not make losses for you, all right? But mind you, when there is a downtrend and it has left the position that it entered and it's going down, the value is going down instead of going up and making profit. When it's going down, it is called floating loss. Floating loss. I need you to get used to that. Floating loss. It's not an actual loss. So it just remains on that floating loss. It's a temporary loss, but it's not an actual loss because the robot has not closed the trade. And the Royalq app will never on its own close any trade when it's on a floating loss. I need you to understand that very well. So you need to leave the robot to endure that downtrend and wait for the market to go back up. When it goes back up and enters profit zone, that is when the robot closes the trade. It will never close any of your trades when it's on a downtrend or when it's on a floating loss, unless it is you that manually goes into that trade and closes that trade when it's on a downtrend. That is when you have incurred a direct loss for yourself. So as long as you don't do that, because you're not expected to close a trade when it's on a downtrend, you need to close that trade manually only when it's in profit. Let's say you don't want to trade that coin anymore and you want to close it. Please don't close it when it's on a downtrend. Wait for it when it's on an uptrend before you close that trade. So that's it. So you can be able to adopt any strategy. And the worst that can happen is that it may be on a floating loss for some time. All you need to do is wait for it. You have to learn how to be patient in trading. All right. This is the same. Whatever you experience in Royalq is the same thing you experience anywhere if you are the one trading by yourself. So you wait for it, it goes back up, and you take profit. Now, the next thing you need to understand about Royalq is that anybody can do it. Anyone can succeed with Royalq. In fact, me speaking here today, I didn't know anything about this robot. I never knew how this robot works. I never understood anything about it. So, but today, I can speak about it. I can be able to understand how it works. No matter how advanced it can be, there is a learning curve. You can be able to start from scratch and be able to learn and grow. So don't be afraid. I'm telling you from personal experience. I never knew anything about this robot, how it works and all that. But I said, okay, fine. From what I've learned, what I've studied about it, I think this can work. I think since my money is safe in Binance and it's not Forex trading it's doing for me, and it's not futures trading, it's spot and margin trading. It doesn't burn off the capital. It holds the coin and wait for it to gain value, gain profit before it closes the trade. Since I understood all that, I said, okay, fine. This is good for me to give it a try. And that was how I decided to test the waters. And that is how my journey on Royalq started. All right. So you can be able to learn from the scratch. You don't have to be afraid of anything. And with time, you understand how the real market works and how the robot also takes advantage of this real market. So whatever we're doing here, it's not Royalq company that is trading for you. It's you that is trading live inside Binance. You are the one, because Binance is connected to the real crypto market. All the coins there, they have their own different movements, fluctuations up and down. So anyone that you buy or that you instruct the robot to buy, fine. The robot will be following the settings you gave to it to be making profit for you. That is it. Also, the next thing we need to talk about here is how do you get in contact with this robot? All right. First of all, someone must have invited you to the Zoom meeting. All right. It could be your friend. It could be your old-time colleague. It could be your brother, your sister, a family member, or just a business partner you met somewhere online. Or maybe you were just searching on the internet and you stumbled into the information on Royalq. Thank you very much for joining us today. But whoever invited you here, you need to go back to that person and get the link, the referral link of that person to get started. If I am the one that invited you here, please contact me after now and you can be able to get started with the link I will provide for you to get started. So click on the link. When you click on it, it will take you to a page where you will see a little form, a very short form. And you fill that form. All you're putting in there is any functioning email that you want to use. You type in that email. The next space under there, they will need you to verify that that email is working. So they'll ask you to send a code to that email. You click on the send button, you go to your email and get the code that Royalq has sent to your email. You copy that code and fill in, come back to that form and fill it in there. Once you do that, you now choose a password for yourself that you want to be using on Royalq. Make it a strong one, all right? And you repeat the password. And you click on register button. That's all. It will take you straight to the website. And when you get to the website, you're going to now see two buttons. The two buttons you're going to see is the App Store or the Google Play button. Now, these two buttons are where you're going to click on to download the app, the correct app, so that you don't meet any counterfeit app out there, or you don't go to Royalq, to Play Store and just type Royalq. Please don't be smart. Don't be smart, because you outsmart yourself. Don't try to be smart. These scammers are not sleeping. So when they see a new opportunity that is good and people are rushing into it, they will want to create their own counterfeit app. So don't come blaming anyone if you don't follow the steps. So follow these instructions I'm giving to you. After you do your registration, it will take you to the website. You will see the App Store. This is for people using iPhone. Then you see Google Play for people using Android. You click on any one of them according to your phone, and it will start downloading. Wait for the download to complete and install it on your phone. Then use the email address that you put in there to serve as your username, then put in your password. It's going to open. Once you have logged in, then you're going to see the app open like this on this phone. The way you see it open on this phone is exactly how it will open. All right. You can now navigate around, play around with the app. Just go around and see every part of it. All right. You're not losing anything. Just go around, play around with it. All right. Then for you to activate, you need to now fund this app with USDT funds. And how much are you funding it with? You're funding it with 120 USDT. And that is the activation fee for the license. You pay for the license for 1 year with 120 USDT. That's all. That is going to activate this app for you to use for 1 year. That is just the 1 year license, please, not your trading capital. Your trading capital, you do not send it to this robot. You don't send it to this app. Your trading capital will be in your personal Binance wallet, USDT wallet. That is where you keep all your funds. You must understand this, please. If you still don't understand, feel free to ask questions and I'll explain it over and over again. Your activation fee goes to the Royalq app, 120 USDT, and you activate it. How to activate it is very simple. I will walk you through that when you get to that point. So that is not an issue. We also have videos that can walk you through everything. Then you put your trading capital also in USDT in your Binance or your Huobi personal wallet. And when you do that, then you can now bind the two of them. So you bind the Royalq app with your Binance through the API binding process. We have a video that we can be able to guide you, that will walk you through everything. All right, you don't have to worry yourself about anything. Anywhere you are in the world, you can be able to do this. It is not difficult. We have videos that will guide you step by step. So when you have been able to do the binding, then you now start the trading. And before you start the trading, there are settings we can also give to you. We'll show you a video, or we'll walk you step by step, written statements, how to be able to navigate and punch in the settings. It's self-explanatory. So you can punch it in and start the robot, and it will start trading with the funds that are in your Binance and be making profit for you right inside your Binance wallet. That is Royalq for you. Thank you very much. And please, the $100 that you see on this screen, I will like you to understand that this is the old amount. This is the previous amount for the Royalq activation. It's now 120 USDT. All right. So please, it's no longer $100. It's now 120 for the activation. Also, there is one other thing I would like to add. The Royalq opportunity is trading with the funds in your Binance and making profit for you. Now, is that for free? What is the company gaining by trading for you? Okay, that's another important question I would like to address here. The Royalq makes profit for you, and they share the profit with you. Okay, they give you 80% of whatever profit the robot makes for you, and take 20% of that profit. And this robot can make that profit for you twice in a day, 5 times in a day, 10 times in a day, as the case may be. It depends on the trend of the market. Some days the market can be high, it's going to make a lot of profit. Some days the market will be flat. It's not even going to make any profit for you. Some days the market can be low. It's going to just make minimal profit for you. You must understand that you are dealing with the real life market, and you are the one trading by yourself and for yourself with the help of this robot. That is all. You're not giving it to any company. So the robot takes 20% and gives you 80%. But the question now is, where are they taking that 20% from? Is it from, since they're going to make the profit inside your Binance, would they take the 20% from your Binance? The answer is no. The answer is capital no. The robot has no access to your money in Binance. It cannot take a dime from your Binance. All right. So where will it take the money from? Now that brings us to what is called gas fees. Gas fees. Gas fees are small funds that you leave on your Royalq app. And from there, this robot or the company will take their charges for any profit they make for you. Now, apart from the activation fee, you can leave a minimum of at least $20 on your Royalq app. And from there, the Royalq company will take their charges for any profit they make for you, since they have no access to your Binance to be able to take your funds. So you understand very well now that there is no way the company can take your money and run. The company has no access to it. It's totally blocked from Binance end for them to have any access to your money. So anything they're going to charge for you, you have to deposit a little bit of balance on at least minimum of $20, so that from there they can be taking those commissions. When it drops to $10, lower than $10, they will notify you that the gas fee is dropping, has dropped below $20. If it drops up to $2 or lower than $2, the robot will stop trading for you and wait for you to top it up a little bit so that it can continue trading. All right, you now have to go and on pause, because your trades at that time will go into pause. It will pause those trades. So you have to go into those trades and click on them to unpause all of them. So that is how everything works. So don't be afraid. Everything is well planned and figured out here. Royalq has no access to your funds. You put in some gas fee on your dashboard in your Royalq app. The Royalq app itself has a wallet. It has a wallet inside. It's called asset wallet. So you see your asset balance there at any given time. When it's dropping, you can top it up. You understand? From there, the robot takes its own commissions. And from those gas fees, the company also uses those gas fees, whatever it takes as 20%, it also uses it to support the compensation plan, because the company also has a compensation plan. All right, so we're going to talk about that in the next part of this webinar. So please pay attention, and we're going to also look at what we have for people who also want to take advantage of the residual income, whereby you can be able to let others know about what we are doing here and make a whole lot of money for yourself. So at this point, I would like us to end this first part of the call and take questions, because the second part is going to talk about how you can make residual incomes. You can make within $100 to $500 daily, or $1,000 daily, or you can be able to make $10,000 daily or more from the residual income. Now, we've already talked about the first part, which is the trading. That is the passive income. You don't have to do anything. The robot does everything for you. And from the trades and the settings we're going to give to you, depending on your capital, this robot passively can be making within a range of 15% to 30% in a month. It is not fixed. So don't come asking me how much we are going to make. How much am I going to make if I put so amount? It is not a fixed trading platform. It's not an investment. It's you trading with the real life market. And the factors that affect your profits is, one, your capital, the amount of coins you're trading on, the trend of the market, and the settings you give to the robot. These are the things that affect the kind of income you make passively from the robot, from the trading. So that is what we have talked about now. You can look at within 15% to 30% from that section, all right? But the next section we're going to enter is the residual income part. This company offers us two ways to make money from the Royalq opportunity. So we're going to talk about the second one after now. But I want to give people the opportunity to ask questions. I will look at the chat rooms and see what questions we have there. So if you want to ask any question, please just raise your hands and I'll ask you to unmute yourself, and you can be able to do that. I'll also be looking at the chat to be able to see what questions are there. I'll bring down this slide and we'll take it up from there. Please ask your questions immediately and let's go. Raise your hands if you want to ask any questions. Let me be looking at the charts while that is going on. Okay, any questions, please indicate, just raise your hands. Okay, someone is saying here, I can't verify my account for over 1 month and 3 weeks now. After I subscribe to Royalq, I have premium name document Still not verified. What should I do? Okay, well, I'll respond to you after now on that. But for now, let's talk about, let's give the opportunity to people. Let's limit our questions for now to people on that are just joining us for the first time, and who are asking questions about the presentation we just gave now. So ask your questions about the parts we have talked, what we have presented, and let's listen to Vera. Vera, please, you can unmute yourself now and speak. Vera.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
I'm actually new here, but my quick question is, for the 120 USDT, do I have to pay it like together with my capital, making, let's say, 220 USDT, or I can pay them separately?
Okay, it has to be paid separately because they have two different destinations.
Okay.
Yeah, the 120 goes to the Royalq app. The Royalq app has a wallet. It has a USDT wallet. When you click on the app, when you open the app, you will see where they wrote at the bottom, you see mine. When you click on mine, you bring out a list, you see assets. So inside the assets, you click on it, you now see deposits, you see withdrawal, you see transfer. Just click on deposit. Then you see your wallet address for USDT on TRC20 network. So whatever you're transferring, whatever USDT you're transferring to that address, you must transfer it and select TRC20 network. Otherwise, if it goes to another network, let's say ERC20 or BEP2 or BEP20, you may lose that funds. So make sure it's TRC20. You can get someone to guide you for the first time so that you master it. So you transfer to that 120 USDT to your Royalq app. So if you're transferring from Binance, definitely to type 121 because there is always $1 transfer charge. So they will take the Binance will take $1 and transfer 120 to your Royalq app. Then give it like 5 minutes or thereabout to refresh. You see the balance is there. Then you can click on the activation button. While your capital will remain in your Binance USDT wallet.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So the next person is MM. MM, you can go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening. Please, my question is, if you are binding a API, assuming you paid for a Royalq subscription, and is it possible to bind the API with a OBI account and also binding with a Binance? Is it acceptable to bind the API with the two exchanger?
Okay, the answer to that is hello.
Hello, I'm with you, sir.
Okay, the answer to that question is yes, because on the I'm echoing. Someone is echoing.
So go ahead, I'm with you.
Okay, so I said the answer to that question is yes, because Royalq accepts the two of them, accepts Binance and it accepts Kubi. So you will see if you click your Royalq app, it's like I'll have to mute you for now. Okay. If you open your Royalq app, you can be able to click on API binding. And when you click on API binding, you will see the option for you to bind Binance and you see the option to bind Huobi. So all you need to do is go to your Binance, get the API key and secret key, and do the binding for Binance. Then if you want to do Huobi, you go to your Huobi exchange, set it up, then open it from a laptop or from a desktop view, or you can set your phone to desktop view before you can be able to see the API function. Then you use the API function and bind for the Huobi. At that point, when the two of them are bound, you can be able to trade on Binance if you have funds there, or you can also trade on Huobi if you have funds there. Both of them will be trading at the same time with one app. You can unmute yourself and respond if that's okay, if I've answered your question. Mr. Okon, I hope I've answered your question. All right, the next person is Portier. You can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Okay, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Portier.
Okay, my question is, okay, as a starter, there's an activation fee of 120 USD. And then do I also need to put money to trade?
Yes, you have.
And how much is it?
Yes, the activation for the robots is a 1-year license. It's not just for some months, it's a 1-year license. You have the robot active for you to trade with it anyhow you want to trade with it for 1 whole year. So it depends on the money, the funds you want to trade on. You want to trade with $1 million, you want to trade with $2 billion, is your choice. If you want to trade with $100 or $200 or $10,000, as the case will be, you can put it in there. So all you need to do is, when you have whatever funds you have kept there as USDT, you will now guide you to, because we work according to the number of coins. We'll set it so that you can be able to decide how many coins you want the robot to be trading on. And that decision is a function of how much you have in your wallet. Because the minimum that the robot can be able to trade on is within $120, within $110 and $120, as the case may be. You understand? So for 1 coin.
Okay, yes, I do.
Yeah. So if you want to trade more coins, it has to be multiple of maybe $120. So like 10 coins will be 1,200, as the case may be, if you understand what I mean. So if with that calculation, you can be able to know how many coins you wanted to trade on. But the more coins you're trading on, the more possibility of the different coins will make profit, or their value can go up at different times. You understand? So it's possible that those coins will make profits. You have the possibility of making higher profits with more coins. And for the automated settings, the company offers about 70 coins for you to trade as a professional, but yes, it offers about 70 coins for you to trade on. But with the settings we give to you, we can recommend to you, you can be able to trade with at least 30 coins, and you can be able to maximize your capital around the 30 coins. So we'll teach you how to do all that. So it's not a problem. Just get started and we'll walk around everything.
Okay, thank you so much for the information. Just one last question.
Go ahead.
Do I need to be, the only time I'm doing business is when I'm online. So if I'm offline, I'm not doing business.
That's a very good question. Royalq trades for you in the clouds. The robot operates in the clouds. So whether you have your data on on your phone or not. The robot, once you set it and it has started trading, everything is done in the cloud. Whenever you come back, open your phone and connect your data, log into your Royalq app, it's going to refresh and give you the latest updates of whatever is going on in your with your trades. That's all.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much. Okay. So all right, so the next person we have Thaddeus. Thaddeus, you can unmute yourself and ask your questions, please. Hello, Mr. Thaddeus, are you there? Okay, any other person wants to ask questions? Let's make it quick. Let me look through the messages. Mr. Thaddeus, just unmute yourself. I've asked you to unmute. Click on the.
Yeah, so sorry, I had network issues. That's why I couldn't unmute earlier.
Okay.
Good evening, and thank you for a very great presentation.
Thank you.
Grateful. Yeah, my question is this: sometime when you try to set up a trade, you actually select the first buying amount at 10 USDT, but you realize that the bot sometimes buy as high as 13 USDT instead of 10. Sometimes 12, it is quite irregular. And that actually makes it difficult for one to actually distribute one's assets. What could be the cause of this? And is there something I'm doing wrong?
Your question is quite strange to me. You cannot ask the robot to trade to buy or start any trade at $10 per coin, and it does otherwise. Whatever you punch in there as first buy is what the robot buys for, unless the value has gone up, or maybe where you are looking at in terms of that figure you're seeing might not be the first buy. It might be something else, but the robot will not buy above what you are asking it to buy, unless maybe there has been a downtrend and the robot has bought more margins, has opened trades on more core margins. Now, let me give you an example. You know, I said the robot uses the Martingale strategy and takes advantage of the downtrend. So if it goes down from point A to point B, it's going to open another trade at $10 again. So if it has opened another one, it will add to the previous, it will add that $10 to the previous one that was open. So the value of the first one that opened may have dropped. So that value plus the new $10 that you're seeing may now be showing you 13. I don't know if you understand what I just explained.
Okay, okay.
So it's possible that that may be what you have seen, maybe a new trade value added to a previous trade value that has dropped in value. So
Okay.
that occurs down the trend. So you don't need to bother yourself about anything. All you need to do is wait for it. When the market goes back up, it will close the trade when it's in profit and return back to USDT.
Okay, thank you so very much. But please, one more thing. When you open a particular coin you're trading, there's a position amount. Is that not supposed to be how much of the allotted USDT that the bot has used to actually open trades or positions?
Yes, it's how much it is, but it also is not only is the current value of the total, what is, let's say, the total in value at that moment, not necessarily how much it's spent, not necessarily how much it's spent. Like, as it is there, the value can be dropping. You understand? As you bought a coin, the value can be dropping.
Okay.
I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So you can buy more coins. You can take maybe like it depends on the settings you're using. Maybe your first call, you can ask it to buy one. The next one, if it drops, the second call, some people may use 3. Maybe it opens 3 trades. If you say your second call will be 3 or your second call will be 4, what it's going to do is that it's going to open 4 trades at $10 each. If your next call on that going down is 8, that means it's going to open 8 more trades at $10 each. So all that will be added together, but the ones that are on top, as they are dropping in value, that will also be reflecting to the total sum of what it has spent. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do.
That's the answer to your question.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. So any other questions, please? Any other questions? Okay, let me look at the chat soon. Okay, for the person talking about the NIN, normally it's international passport or driver's license or any government issued ID that you can be able to use. I hear some people saying that a very clear what voters card in Nigeria can be used, a very clear one. It can be accepted. For your NIN, they don't accept the slip. They accept only the card. So you can be able to get that card and be able to use. On the other hand, you can try the voters card. But where you have tried all that and it is still not working, then you can create an account with Huobi and use the Huobi exchange. That is the next alternative. You understand? Huobi will also request for verification, but if you don't have the verification to present, they will allow you to use their API without verification for 90 days. After 90 days, it will cut off and you have to recreate the API key and rebind it. That is how you can be able to use Huobi as an alternative without verification. At least that 90 days gives you some time to be able to run around and either get your driver's license or any other proper identification. So that's it. The next person. Okay, please, I hope you're recording this session. Yes, it's recorded. It's so simplified, human being. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, I'll always try to make it as simplified as possible. I need the settings for my Martingale strategy. Okay, the Martingale strategy is if it's automated, if you're joining a circle, if you're a total novice to everything, you don't need to worry yourself about how to manipulate these settings. We'll just join you to a circle, and the circle owner has already put in his own settings there. All you are telling you now is how to join that circle. When you join that circle, the circle owner will be trading for you and be doing whatever he does will be affecting your own trade too. And with that, you can be doing everything automated and have time to go about other things. All you do is just log into your Royalq app and check your balances, check your Binance, see how it's going. and all that. That's all. So that is it. But if you are an advanced trader, maybe you want to learn how to use this and do the settings by yourself, then join us on Sunday. On Sunday by 8 p.m., we have a technical analysis Zoom meeting that is specially for members who have activated, because it would make no sense for us to be talking about settings here when you have not activated or you don't even have an app. If we tell you go here and click this, go here and click this, you will not know what we're talking about. So it's a Zoom meeting strictly for members who have activated and maybe they want to learn how to navigate around the robot and use the Martingale strategy or develop their own settings. You can develop your own settings by yourself, right? So you can join that meeting and you can be able to see everything. There are some things you don't tamper with. These are default settings on the robot. You don't tamper with those things. And there are the ones you can adjust. We'll also let you know. So you adjust it to however you want it. Whatever the case is, the robot doesn't make any loss for you. You can only have a floating loss, which is not an actual loss. But there is no, the robot will never close your trade when it's on a floating loss. It will wait to pick profit. That's for Harry Opa. I hope your question is clear now. Okay. When processing is being performed by robots, is our phone. Okay, like I said, yeah, everything is in the clouds. You don't need to put your phone on or off. Everything is in the cloud, right? Whether your phone is on. So, Idowu, your question is answered. Okay. For how long will the robot hold the coin if it trades on a profit days, a week, months, year? Okay, it depends on the trend of the market. And another thing is the more coins you have, the more possibility of you making profits, right? So, because sometimes if a coin has gone into a very down, long dip, its recovery time may take a bit longer. It could be 1 or 2 days, or it could be some hours, as the case may be. So nobody knows. That's if you're just trading on one coin. But if you have more coins, you understand, those ones can be making profit while the other one is waiting, right? Another thing is the Martingale strategy still helps you so that, let's say you have 8 levels of your margin call. Let's say the dip, you have set it that at every level down to an 8th level or more levels or 12 levels. If the market gets to that level, if it's rising up a bit, if it's going down on those levels, you should open trades. And those ones at the bottom, if it comes up a little, you can take profit. So you find out that while it is waiting for that market to recover, those ones that are at the bottom, those new trades you have opened at the bottom will be picking profits and be reopening, be picking profit and be reopening, just like that, until the major movement back up comes down. So can I have a link? Yeah, you can have a link. That's iPhone. Hey, Sora. Okay, iPhone. Hey, Sora. I don't know if you're still here. Please, someone invited you to this meeting. Do not collect the link from anyone. Anyone posting any link in the chat room will be evicted automatically. Please contact only who invited you here to get the link to your Royalq registration. Okay. 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 I can't verify my account for over 1 month. Wow. Okay, I think I've answered that question. So you can find an alternative. Either you get your documentations correct or you try using Huobi. Okay, Royalq cannot do the binding, will not do the binding automatically. It's a manual process. It's a security process, so it cannot do the binding automatically. Okay, I think the questions are just repeated. Okay. So one has to pay. Okay, I think I've answered you both here. Okay, I think most of the questions here are just repeated. Okay, please, no one should post any link here. Please, Oscar, Ame, please, you posting a link here is not allowed, please. Person should contact whoever invited them and they can be able to do that. I saw the link he posted for Huobi. Please, is not allowed. We're not posting links here. Okay. All right, I think that's all about the questions. So the next thing we want to do now is let's go into the next phase of the business, right? The next part of the business is how we can be able to make phenomenal income from the residual monies we can be able to find in Royalq. Royalq is giving people the opportunity to make phenomenal income. Phenomenal. When I say phenomenal, if you want to be making like $100 a day, $500 a day, $1,000 a day, $10,000 a day, how you're going to do that is what we're going to talk about right now. And if you are ready for that, please pay rapt attention to whatever we're going to talk about now. I want to share my screen once again, and we can be able to look at this other aspect of the Royalq opportunity. Okay, so please keep all your questions till after this second part so that we can be able to end quickly. All right, I believe everyone is seeing my screen. Now we are in the second part of this Zoom call, which is going to show us how we can be able to benefit from the Royalq residual income. There is a compensation plan that the company has set up for us. And if you are keyed into taking advantage of it, then you can be able to see something really very great. Some leaders that are already in this business, some, like I said, are making about $50 a day, $100 a day, $500 a day, and $1,000 a day, $10,000 a day, $40,000 a day on daily basis. And it keeps increasing because it's going to get to a time when people in Royalq can be making up to $50,000 a day, $100,000 a day, $200,000 a day, and more. The business just started. Royalq just started or just made the app. Royalq has been existing, but they just made the app public, 19th of March 2021. If you go to your Play Store, you can check when the app was published. You'll see it's 19th of March 2021. So this is just a few months that we've been in the business, and people are earning this much from this residual income. And what you're making from this residual income, you can also push it into your trading. If you want to be trading with $10,000, if you want to be trading with $20,000, this is a very good opportunity for you to raise such an amount, and you can start trading with that. If you want to be trading with $50,000, $100,000, as I speak with you, if you join our international Zoom call, you're going to see great leaders who are earning or who have earned above $200,000 from Royalq, from the compensation plan. All right, this is just how many months. Now imagine when they stay up to a year or 5 years or 10 years. Let's just start with 5. How much will leaders in Royalq be earning at that time? Everything is a function of this compensation plan you're seeing right in front of you. So if you take advantage of this part, you can be trading with any amount you so wish in a short while. Some persons even started this company without even a dime. Started with this product, with this company without a dime. How did they do it? They just managed to find a way to get their account activated, and they took advantage of this compensation plan. They understood what they could make from this, and since they didn't have money to start trading, they started referring others to this opportunity. And they started generating funds by referring this opportunity. When they got some money from here, they put it into their Binance and they started making some money for themselves. So that is how you can be able to take advantage of this, and you can be able to make something for yourself as soon as possible. So without wasting much time, I want us to look at this compensation plan. It says, it's saying Royalq automated trading bot business plan. And by the left side, we have bot levels. That means there are different levels you can be able to rank yourself from V1 up to V6, all right? Now, the requirements of what you need to do to move from V1 up to V6 are all listed under the second column. Then the next one is direct referral activation bonuses, because the company is giving you these rewards from the activation fee of people that activate the robot. They are not giving you these commissions from what you're trading with in Binance, or maybe like how much you invested. No, it's all these other companies that we worked with in the past that will do that. They maybe whenever a company, someone invests, then whatever the person invests, they'll give you 5% or 10%. Royalq is not an investment company. It's just a company rendering services for trading bots, right? So it's only when you activate that trading bot that they get money to run this compensation plan, all right? Then the next thing is for indirect referrals, people you indirectly referred, you can be able to get some commissions from them. Also, people that have activated under your team, both directly and indirectly, whenever they start trading and the robot starts making profits for them, you can equally make some profit from that. Company will give you some bonuses from that. So you're making money from the activation and you're equally making money from their trading. Now, that is huge. When I say huge, that is massively huge. Because imagine you getting money from their activation, that is a one-off. Then when they are trading, this robot can make profits for them 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 times in a day for one person. Now you look at how many persons that can come under your structure directly and indirectly. Directly are people you directly introduce. Indirectly are the ones that came after that. All those persons are people that you will be making monies from any profit the robot makes for them. And there are different percentages you can be able to get from that. Now, there's another way you can make money when you grow in ranks and people under you get to the same rank that you are on. The company can equally reward you from whatever those persons are earning from their team trades. Whatever they earn from their team trades, you can get some money from there. Finally, when you get to the last level of this company, you can become a shareholder, and the company can be rewarding you what is called global dividend. And that is a reward that goes to shareholders of the company. Now, how do you get started? The first way you become an activated member, sorry, the first thing you need to do is to be an activated member for you to be on the first rank, which is V1. If you have not activated your bot, your robot, and you just registered, you'll be on V0. But immediately you activate, you'll be on V1. And all you need to activate is with your 120 USDT for 1 year. With that, you can now start your trading, and the robot is trading for you on Binance, right? So when you become a V1 and you want to now take advantage of this compensation plan, how do you do that? All you need to do is share your information. Tell your loved ones what you're seeing in Royalq. Tell them that they don't have to lose their money to all these companies that will scam them. Tell them that their money will be with them always, and they don't have to give it to anybody, all right? When you tell them that, they will look at the opportunity, and if they find it interesting, if they want something secure, if they want to be making some money every day, which is the best way to make money, earning from your business every day, all right? If they want something like that, they will join you in Royalq. You have friends, you have family members who are all out there looking for opportunities like this, but they have not seen it. People want something secure. So show them Royalq and how secure Royalq is, that their money is safe in Binance, and they will join you, all right? So for any one person that activates with your link, registers with your link and activates, company pays you $30 instantly. Immediately the person's activation goes through, check your back office, you have $30 waiting for you, all right? So as many persons you want to activate with your link, you get $30 times that. But that is just because you're on level 1. If you grow in ranks, the activation bonus that you get increases, okay? So we'll just take it one step at a time. For V1, you get $30. So if you get 10 persons that have activated with your link, you get $300. You can get that in 1 day. You can get that in 1 week if you're serious and you know what you want. So for those who know what they want, you can take advantage of this opportunity and you see something serious. In 10 days, you have made like $300. Sorry, with 10 persons, you have made $300 for yourself. That can be in 1 day. It can be in 2 days or in a week. It all depends on your drive. So if you're serious, the opportunity is here for you to make the money, all right? And it is withdrawable instantly. Immediately you click on the withdraw button, you want to withdraw these funds to your external USDT wallet, it is instant. It is instant. Within 5 minutes, two or 5 minutes, it's there in your wallet, your personal wallet, and you can convert it to any currency, all right? So take note of that. Now, as a V1, you don't earn indirect referral commissions, and all your earning is only from your level 1. But people on your level 1 that have started trading, you get 20% of what they trade, all right? That trade, that trading bonus you get, how it is calculated is this. Remember, company trades for you and gives you 80% of the profit and takes 20%, all right? So the good thing here is that unlike Forex trading, whereby if you open a trade and the trend is going either up or down, the broker is not interested in whether you're making money or not. All he knows is that you have opened a trade and he takes his own commission immediately. But here in Royalq, that is not the case. Royalq will never charge you a dime unless they have made profit for you. They will never charge you a dime. That is how this works. So don't be afraid you're going to be getting excessive charges. No, in Royalq, the bot will only charge you when you have made a profit. So when they make the profit for you, they give you 80% and take 20%. Let's assume maybe the profit they made for your downline is $100. They will give the person 80%, which is $80, and take 20%, being $20. That's $20 now. Company will now give you 20% of it because you're on V1. That 20% will now be $4. All right. If you're on V2, they'll give you 30% of it. All the way up to V6, you can make up to 60% of that company's 20%. So that is clear. All right. So how do you get to unlock your level 2 earnings? For you to unlock your level 2 earnings, you have to grow up to become a V2 leader. Some persons have become V2 leaders in just 1 week. Some in 3 days, they have become V2 leaders. All right. Now, what does it take to be a V2 leader? I got mine in 13 days anyway. All right. So it's different for different people and it depends on your drive. In 13 days, I became a V2 leader. All right. For you to be a V2 leader, company says you need to just activate or refer 3 persons with your link. Minimum. It's just minimum. You can do more than that. You can do 100. But what they will count for you to be a V2 leader is just if you have activated 3 persons. All right. Then you should have a total number of 20 persons that have activated in your team. You will become a V2 leader immediately. So you can personally refer the 20 persons. It doesn't matter. The company will see if that 20 persons have activated in your team and they'll make you a V2 leader. All right. Now, as a V2 leader, you have unlocked your level 2 earnings. And you, for any person you directly activate, you'll be making $40 for that activation. Company will give you $40 for any activation you refer with your direct link. Now you start earning from your indirect referrals. So any person that comes under any of your downlines will be your indirect referral, and you get $10 for any indirect commission. Sorry, indirect registration. All right. Then your team trades. As they are trading, you'll now be earning 30% of whatever the company gets. All right. That is it. At that point, you have not started earning peer reward or global dividend. Now, for you to unlock your level 3 earnings, you need to become a V3 leader. For you to be a V3 leader, you need to directly refer five persons. For you to get up to 5 persons, you need to only increase the 3 leaders you have up to 5. When you increase the 3 up to 5, then you also get or encourage 3 persons in your team to equally become V2 leaders and increase your total activations in your team up to 100. Once you meet that requirement, you become a V3 leader. All right? It's not difficult, but if you're focused, you can achieve it. All right? So persons, some people have already hit V6 ranks. So to tell you that it is achievable, and it's not just one person that is on V6. We have up to 4 leaders right now in the world that are V6 leaders. So how did they get there? It's the same way you started that they are started. So you can motivate yourself and you focus and you get there. Now, for you to be as a V3 leader, any person you activate directly, you get $50. People that come in directly in your team, you get $20. From the team trading up to your level 3, you're getting 40% of the company's fee. Then you now earn a new reward called peer reward. Peer reward is any of the leaders that have gotten to the same rank you are on. Leaders that are under you that have gotten to the same rank that you're on. Whatever they are earning from their team trading commissions, you get 10% of it. All right. Then the level 4. How do you unlock your level 4? You need to become a V4 leader. For you to be a V4 leader, you get to refer at least 8 persons, at least 8. It can be more. So from your 5, you add 3 more persons. That makes it 8. Then 3 of your leaders should grow up to the same rank with you. All right, which is a V3. You are V3. 3 leaders should become V3 like you, and your total team activation should get up to 300. The company will now make you a V4 leader automatically. You understand? You don't need to go through any signatures, signing of documents or anything. Instantly, once you meet these requirements, your status on the platform will change, and you unlock your V4 earnings. You start seeing additional incomes coming into your back office. All the people on your level 4 now, all their trading incomes will be pumping into your back office, into your assets, your Royalq app in your asset wallet. All right? You start seeing those earnings coming in from there. All right? Now, for any activation you make as a V4, you get $60. You also get $30 from the indirect. And the trading, you make 50% of companies 20%. Then you also get the peer reward. Now, for you to unlock your level 5, you have to become a V5 leader. At that point, you need to increase your total direct referrals from 8 to 12. So if you refer 12 persons, then get your team, your leaders to grow with you up to become V4, 3 persons to become V4. Then your total team activation should get to 800. Now, all this will not only be done by you, because all the leaders under you too also want to achieve their ranks. So as you are doing yours, they are equally doing theirs. Before you know it, your team is growing. And now as a V5, you now get $65 for any person you directly activate. You get $40 for people you indirectly come into your team. Then 55% from your team trading. And you also get 10% from your peer reward, leaders that join you on the same rank. Now, how to unlock the level 6? The level 6 is where you start seeing phenomenal income, phenomenal income. Now, as a level, for you to get to level 6, which is V6, you need to directly refer up to 20. So the 12 you initially referred, you need to add 8 more persons to make it 20. So even right from when you started this business, you can just go ahead and refer 20 persons. And you've already qualified for one of the requirements as a V6. Now, the next 2 requirements will be that 3 of your leaders under you will have to become V5 like you. And your total team activations would have gotten up to 1,500. At that point, you start earning $70 for any person you directly refer. Then you also earn $50 for anybody that joins your team indirectly. Then you earn 60% of every every person that is trading in your team, your entire team. You understand? 60% of the company's 20% is what you get. Then you also get the pair reward when your leaders join you on the same rank. At that V6, you start earning the new reward, the new and final reward called the global dividend. Global dividend is for shareholders, people who have gotten to the last point, and you start earning the global dividend. Now, the company ends their trades every day by Singapore time, which is about 5 p.m. in Nigeria. So by that time, when the trade ends, the company will bring out 10% of whatever profits they have made and share it amongst the V6 leaders. So the company will keep increasing in their profit as new persons come into the company. And what is going out to the V6 leaders will also keep increasing. So that's it. So you can imagine as a V6 leader, some are earning up to $40,000 a day right now, as I'm speaking with you. So if you have the opportunity to see what a V6 leader makes almost every day, you go gaga, because you can't imagine you making that kind of money right now. There's a 19-year-old boy who sometimes in our Zoom, international Zoom call, you'll see him still in school. So he's surprised. He's a V4 leader going to V5 now. He has made over $60,000, or by now it should be up to $80,000 from Royalq. And he doesn't know what to do with the money. He's just wondering, like, he's so shocked that he has seen that kind of money. He's from Malaysia, you know? So it's open to everybody. It's a decentralized opportunity. Nobody is here to restrict you. Everything is anonymous. You're doing everything by yourself and for yourself. So nobody has any right to restrict you. All what you're making from the Royalq team commissions, you can be able to send it to your USDT balance and add to your trading, and you have enough to spend for yourself and your family. So with all this, you can be able to see how you can be able to start right away, and you can plug yourself into a system that can be paying you good residual income every day. Now, why are these monies coming out? These monies are coming out because by the time you build your team up to a certain level, it will go into what is called autopilot. Autopilot. At that point, you don't know who is coming into your team anymore because your team has gone into autopilot. People are registering people under your structure, under your network almost every day. People are coming in almost every day. So these bonuses will keep reflecting up to your dashboard, up to your asset balance every day. And as they also start trading, you will start earning these commissions every day. Now, let me tell you, how sustainable is the money you're seeing from the Royalq opportunity? Now, they're selling a robot. The robot is for $120. And from that activation fee, these first two columns, Both the direct referral commissions and the indirect referral commissions are settled. That is where the bodies are coming from, up to the 6th generation, all right? So that is where it is coming from. So that is how secure those monies are. They are not going to, as long as people keep activating under your structure, you see these monies coming, all right? Every day, as they activate every day, you see these monies coming. Now, from the trading, remember, Royalq cannot access your Binance to take out some funds or to take out their charges, all right? So you always need to top up your Royalq balance with a minimum of $20 for the gas fees that they will charge. So whatever you drop that money there and the robot is making profits for you, they'll be taking those small commissions from there. It's just minimal, 0 point something, 0 point something, 0 point something. But if the robot is making huge profits for you, then you know that your charges will be higher. It's very simple calculation. Then the most important point I want to bring out here is that as long as you keep making sure that that balance is there on your app, and for the gas fees, as long as you're sure that this balance will always be there, because when it goes low, up to $10 or below $10, the robot will notify you. If it goes up to low to $2, the robot will stop trading. So you need to top it up. So as long as that top up is there for the gas fees to be collected or the transaction fees to be collected, these trading commissions will always be there. It will always be there. Money to be able to service the trading commissions will always be there. So if you check it down to all the generations that are coming in, because people will keep coming in to your structure all the way. And as they keep coming in, wow, these commissions will keep reflecting on your dashboard. As they are trading, the commissions will be reflecting because it's being taken from the gas fee. The gas fee will always be there for the trade to occur. You must understand that. So this is a very wonderful opportunity, and I think you have been able to understand everything you need to do if you want to be making by the side, apart from your trading. You want to be making from the side $100 every day. You want to be making $500 every day, $1,000 every day, $10,000. It is all in front of you. You have to get started, do the work, and you will see that you will start making something crazy by the side. And all that you can put to your trading, and you can increase your trading. At least if you're trading with $10,000, $50,000, $100,000, it's not impossible in Royalq. At least I've shown you the path, how you can be able to get that. I've shown it to you right now. So if you understand this chart, study it, digest it, and get to work, you'll see that it's possible. Don't bother yourself about, I'm not technically sound, I'm not this. We're going to show you how to do everything. And before you know it, you'll be a master in this whole business, all right? The same way I learned, the same way you can learn. If other people are succeeding, you can equally succeed. If other people are on V6, you can equally be on V6. If people are taking $10,000 a day, you can equally take $10,000 or more a day in Royalq. So thank you very much for for joining us today. I would like to end this session here, and we'll take questions, a few questions before we wrap it up for the day. Please, I'll bring down this slide. Raise up your hands and ask your questions. So that's it. So any questions for this part of the quest, for this part? Any questions, please? Are you saying, okay, someone is asking, okay. Are you saying the residual income is every day or it's monthly? The residual income, okay, that's Vera. Vera, the residual income is available for you to earn every day. You can even earn it every second because it gets to a point whereby your incomes will start to overlap, and it will be dropping almost every second because the robot keeps making profits for different people almost the same time. And you see these commissions drop almost every second, right? So it gets to a point, it becomes every second. Sometimes it'll be every minute, sometimes it'll be every day, just like that. So it all depends. So, but the activations, they have a section where you can see everything you're making from the activations. They have a section where you can see everything you're making from the team trading and all that. So all that put together, you can be able to see something dropping almost every day, right? So it's every day. So no matter how little it is, it can start from some zero fractions, and before you know it, it's on something reasonable. So Mr. Don, okay. Okay, let me unmute Sebi Mojo. All right, please go ahead and ask your question, Sebi Mojo.
Yes, hello, good evening, everybody. Thanks, my leader, for more explanation about Royalq. My question is, can I trade in both Binance and Huobi exchanges at the same time, using Royalq boot?
Yes is the answer. You can, as long as you can do your binding for Huobi and Binance on the same app, you have access to trade on both of them. All you need to do is fund your fund your Binance and also fund your Huobi, and you can start trading on both of them.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks very much.
Okay, you're welcome. So the next person is MM Okon. Please unmute yourself and ask the question.
Good evening, sir. Thank you very much for your presentation. Yeah. Sir, please, my question is, if you actually paid for activation and you've not started the trading, is it possible to get the referral bonus?
You have activated, right?
Yes.
Yes is the answer. Once you have activated, you can now have access to your referral link. The section for you to see your referral link will open. If you click on mine and click on share, you will see your referral link there. Copy it and you can share with your friends and family members and get them to join in your queue. And you earn your commission immediately. As long as you have activated, you get those commissions.
Okay, thank you very much. Because what actually happened in my own case is I activated 1 month and 3 weeks ago. So I was unable to verify my Binance account, so I left the old things. The person that actually introduced me did not tell me that I can go ahead and invite people. So the whole thing was just there. We're struggling on how to activate and how to do the intermediate verification. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We have done diligence. Please go ahead with your question. Unmute yourself. Done diligence. You can unmute yourself now.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, my question is, if I have a Binance app and then I have already activated myself, and then I want to register myself as if I want to have multiple accounts, how possible is that? And if I'm to have multiple accounts, like if I'm registering myself under myself, and I want to register like 10 of other accounts under myself, can I bind those 10 accounts in one exchange like Binance or Huobi? That's my question.
Okay. Okay. The thing you need to know is this. Royalq can only do API binding, one account for one API, for one Binance account, right? Or for one Ruby account. That's if you want to do trading, right? One API for one Royalq app and for one Binance account. You cannot use one API key for multiple Royalq accounts. You cannot do that. So another thing is this: if you want to have other accounts in Royalq, then it's likely maybe you may have to use another exchange. Maybe like one will be on Royalq on Binance, the other one will be on Huobi, right? But anything more than that, then that means those accounts may not be trading. Maybe they may just be for recruiting, or maybe you want to just have them. Maybe you just want to have them for team building or for something else, but they may not be able to connect with API binding, because you cannot have multiple accounts on Binance. You can only have one account on Binance. Likewise, for the Huobi, maybe you may have more than one account, but the ID once you're doing ID verification, you can only use one ID to verify, to do verification on Huobi as well. So maybe others may not be verified, but it may really not be meaningful for you to trade on all those multiple accounts. So unless maybe you're just having them for your team building, to build your structure, maybe that's your reason, fine. So
It's all right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. All right. So any other question? Let's know. Who else is asking a question? Who else? Any other question, please? Please indicate, or can just raise your hand, or you can unmute yourself. Let me make it this way. If you have any question, just unmute yourself now and ask. If you have any questions, unmute yourself and ask. Okay, let me go through the charts. I think we have some questions here. Okay, for someone in Cameroon, okay, there's someone from Cameroon. Okay, you want to, okay, yeah, the Zoom meeting will, I'll generate a link for it and I'll post it in the groups. So I don't know who you got the Zoom link from. You can always ask the person to check for the link to this Zoom call that we have today. The link for the video, sorry, the link to the recording of this Zoom meeting will be made available there on the groups. So look out for it. Contact who invited you. So any other, what do you mean by indirect referral? Indirect referral is any person that comes under whoever you have referred. That is your indirect referral. So let's say if I refer Mr. A with my link directly, and Mr. A now refers somebody with his own link, refers Mr. B with his own link. Mr. B becomes my indirect referral. All right, so that's it. Mr. B will be my first generation, sorry, will be my second generation, right? While Mr. A will be my first generation. That's it. Okay. All right. So what about using a laptop? No, you cannot use a laptop for Royalq. Royalq is an app that you download to your phone. Okay, you can't download it to your laptop. It's strictly for mobile phone users. Okay. Must the first buy in amount be 10? And how do you increase the number of coins? Okay, I don't know what settings you're using. That's to is it Bossy, I can't see your name very well. Okay, Bossy Cron. So the first buy, it depends on the settings you're using and the balance, how much you have in your Royalq, sorry, in your Binance. How much you have in your Binance, please always reserve a multiple of at least $120 or $140 for one coin. $120 or $140 for one coin. Reserve that. Your first buy also must not be 10. If you want to have multiple accounts, so multiple coins, just multiply the 120 you have reserved times 10. If you want to have 10 coins, multiply 120 times 10. That will give you an amount. So you keep that amount in your Binance. And if you're doing the settings, you now make sure that your first buy, you can put it at 10 or you can put it at 15. The company is requesting that everybody makes their minimum first buy now to be 15. So you can make it 15. And you can now select 10 as your number of strategies. Number of strategies means number of coins, right? So you can select 10 there. So that's it. What's the actual amount one can use to start? I mean, the least amount. Okay, someone has answered. 120 is for the activation. Then you can reserve 120 for one coin you want to trade. That's the minimum at least you can go. Hi, leader, please step by step how to bind Royalq and Binance. Royalq. Okay, I have made a video. On how to bind your Royalq account and buy on Binance. So you can be able to have access to that video, and you can be able to do something with it. So I have it in the groups. You can contact your whoever invited you, to ask the person to contact me if they don't have it, and you can be able to get that. So please contact who invited you, and the person, I can't send to your email, so please just contact who invited you here. So I think that will be all for today. I want to thank everyone who is here to join this Zoom call, and please join us every day. We have these Zoom meetings every day from Monday to Saturday. I will make myself available to host these Zoom meetings. So please tell your friends, tell them what you've heard today, tell them everything, and help them to also join this Zoom meeting. Make sure you are on their cases until they join the Zoom meeting, and we will all find success here. So thank you very much. For those who I invited to this Zoom call, please chat me up directly after this Zoom meeting, and we can walk you through the registration process and how to get active and how to get activated. For others who did not come through me, please go back to whoever invited you here. It is a strict, we are very strict on that. Please do not contact any other person here. Go straight to whoever invited you and who invited you to this Zoom call, this particular Zoom call. Maybe you may have been hearing Royalq somewhere else and all that. Maybe that one you just heard it by the roadside, or you weren't interested then. But whoever invited you to this Zoom call and you heard what you heard today and you're convinced to do this, that is the person you should contact. Contact who invited you here, and if what you heard today is okay, meet this person and get the person's link and activate. That is the right person for you to work with. All right, so thank you very much, everybody, for joining us today. And I think we should end this meeting here so we can be able to have time to retire for the day. And I want everyone to, at this point, you can unmute and you say goodbye to everyone. That's it. All right, you can unmute.
Goodbye.
All right.
Sir, goodbye. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Hey, thank you very much, Chine.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, good night.
Everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's been a wonderful time. For all the first timers, please, thank you very much for joining us today. And invite your friends tomorrow. We'll be here Monday to Saturdays, and that's it. So the recording of this Zoom meeting will be made available, and I wish you all a wonderful good night rest. So good night.
Good night, my dear.
Thank you very much.
Good night.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.